Hello, hello, welcome everybody. Hello, it is that most wonderful time of the month once again, Cemetery Cinema. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope you all had good weeks. It is Friday. So that means you made it to the weekend! You did it! You did it! Soundboard. There we go. Took me a sec to find my soundboard button. Marlemis, hello! Hope everyone is well. Also, I found a button. Wait, what button? What button? Which button? Which button? People have been pressing a lot of buttons lately. You mortals have been pushing a lot of buttons. You mortals insist on pushing buttons. Ah! That's button! That's button! Nope. Damn. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that? You scared me? You scared Corey? About scared everyone in chat off. Marlemis, thank you so much for subscribing for 10 heckin' months. I super appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, God. It's getting very close to that year mark. Getting very close to that year mark. Holy shit. Oh, thank you so much, Marlemis. I super appreciate it. Oh, man. Wild. God, has it really been that long already? Holy shit. Oh. All right. Yeah, thank you so much, Marlemis. All right. As mentioned, I'm as surprised as you are. I was like, damn, you've been putting up with my dumbass this long? Shit. Oh man. But super appreciated. Absolutely appreciated. And Mukya, hello to you as well. It's been a bit since you last seen you. No, you've been busy. As long as it's the good kind of busy. And Crypt as well is in chat as well. Hello to you also. Hope everybody is having terrifyingly pleasant time zones. As I mentioned, it is in fact Cemetery Cinema this evening, and as per usual, we have our movie of choice. Tonight, we will be watching a very hilariously low-budget film, The Screaming Skull, which originally came out in 1958. But before we do that, while people file on in, as per usual, we watch some spooky videos. Some particularly frightening little clips of things. And usually, yeah, we got our old standby of some nukes loaded up. So let's watch some nukes. Let us watch some. Let us allow our dear friend Nuke to indulge us with some frightful happenings. There we go. Well, people come on in, and before we get started on our feature presentation of the evening.
Concerned Father Chris from Fargo, North Dakota says that his 4-year-old son has been behaving very strangely. He says that over the last 3 or 4 days, the child has said that he just doesn't want to go in the bedroom because
I keep forgetting that the Nuke's videos are a little on the louder side. Now
Obviously,
I'm ready for
Chris
cinema
just
night. Hey, let's
dismisses
go.
these dreams as a child's
Let's
overactive
go.
imagination. But then, one night at around 2 a.m., the boy is fast asleep in bed when something happens that Chris and his wife simply can't explain. Something truly shocking.
In accordance with YouTube guidelines, Noah was injured. Oh, wait, did something really happen? Something actually happened? Excuse me. Oh, jeez!
The boy cries out when he appears to get shoved out of bed
Jeez!
by some invisible force. Chris said that his son cried out in shock, but thankfully,
It's not actually
the
hurt,
boy
but
was
for obvious
okay
reasons
and
was very
completely
upset. Yeah,
unharmed.
I mean,
Chris
yeah.
says that the previous owner of their
Jeez.
house passed away right in the living room.
Oh.
And he wonders if this tragic history has anything to do with what's happening to their son.
Oh, that might
Hold the
have
door.
something to do with that.
A woman named Nadine has been experiencing some very strange and unexplained events in her home in Alabama.
Yeah, poor kid. Glad he wasn't hurt at the very least. Oh, the puppers. Oh, damn. That's a boof. That's a big boof. That's a big
Now,
boof.
many viewers believe that they can hear a voice whisper something after the dog barks.
Wolf,
that
hello.
sounds
How you
like,
doing? Thank you as well for coming on by. Hope you're also having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. Welcome, welcome.
But what do you hear, if anything? As for Nadine, she says that she's a skeptic and doesn't really believe in ghosts at all.
Dogs are not a good thing to take
She's
cues
looking
from.
after
I
her
mean,
2-year-old
yeah.
daughter, Blake,
There's
and
been a lot of
something
underlying
happens
theories that
freaks
animals
her
can still,
right
like, sense
out.
things that humans can't.
Blakey, you okay?
Terrifyingly
Do you want me to
happy.
open the
Good
door?
to hear. Good to hear.
Why? No? Okay.
Hmm?
Okay, I'm honestly freaking the f out and I don't know what to do. Just a couple minutes ago, I got up and I closed my door because she kept pointing to my room saying, Mommy, Mommy, someone's over there.
You graduated
She was
yesterday.
terrified. She
Yo,
was-
let's
she was
go.
terrified. It
Congrats.
was freaking me out. So I
Let's
went over there and she just said, no,
go.
Mommy, come
Fucking
here,
good
come here, Mommy,
shit.
sit, Mommy, don't go over
Congrats
there.
on the
And so I
graduation.
called the dog and I closed
You got that.
the door.
You managed to
and
get
as
that
you can
piece of
see,
paper.
Dude,
Get
she's
that
still
paper.
Terrified. She's still terrified. She doesn't want me
Oh,
going
good
over there. She
shit.
doesn't want me to open the door. I am, dude, I'm terrified. Blakey?
Oh my God, it's Macho! Ah! Hold on, pausing this. Holy shit! Hello, Macho. How you doing? Welcome on in. Oh, yo, how's it going, Macho Raid? How you doing, Macho? Thank you so much for coming on by. Oh, what were you up to? Oh, Sly 2. Ooh. I've honestly never had a chance to play the Sly Cooper games. I've never had a chance to play the Sly Cooper games, but I hear about them all the time. It's one of those franchises that I unfortunately missed out on during the PS2 era. Oh, man. I should try to see if I can get play those sometime. Playing one of my favorites of all time. Yo, let's go. Well, I hope you had a good stream. Thank you, Raid, and thank you for the raid. Hello, Raiders. Hello, I am Sawin. I am a Wraith VTuber. I specialize in horror and horror-adjacent video game playthroughs. Tonight, however, is Cemetery Cinema, where we gather together in the cemetery and we watch some classic horror media. We're starting off with watching some spooky videos while people fall on in. So if you are down for some classic horror movie times, feel free to get comfy. Grab your popcorn and grab your beverage of choice. I also do things such as terrifying voice acting, horror story ASMR, dark wave radio streams, as well as as I mentioned, classic horror media watch-alongs.
So many that sounds like something you would be interested in. Then lock your doors, turn down the lights, make sure nothing is hiding under the bed. And I hope you have a terrifyingly fun time. Speaking of the screaming skull, a very appropriate sound indeed. Thank you so much again for the raid, Macho.
Super appreciate it. Sadly, they are kind of hard to play now. Only way is to play the HD collection on the PS3. Oh, jeez. Really? I figured they would have done a PC port by now, or maybe like a PS4/PS5 port or something like that. Alright. Gonna have to break out the old pirate hat then. More than likely. Was hoping to get that one tonight. Hey, let's go! I actually added a couple more polls to that redeem right before we started stream, so let's see if anyone gets those. And you have to use a PS3 controller? Wait, actually have to? Like, is there a function that's specific to the PS3 that requires it? Oh, really? That is weird. That is very weird. Wait, hold on. Didn't the PS3 have like that 6-axis shit going on? Is that what you're referring to? Is that what you're referring to? Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, that's the dumbass motion thing. Yeah, I remember now. Because, like, I don't think the the PS4 and PS5 controllers, I think, do, but it's, like, downplayed to a certain degree. Well, actually, I don't think the PS5 does. I don't think the PS5 controller does. The words. But yeah, the PS3, like that 6-axis like motion control thing was their big selling point because they were trying to compete with the Wii at the time. Did not go well. And then they put out that weird fucking like the fucking dildo controller, which just made things even weirder. Blues, hello. 3 minutes 3:30 till we see what we get. Wait, 3:30. Wait, hold on. What? Oh, the redeem. Oh, sorry about that. My mind blanked for a second there. How you doing, Blues? Thank you so much for coming on by as well. Hope you are also having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. Wow, can't wait to play my favorite game. Started and it didn't work because I didn't have the controller charged. Oh, fuck. Oh, you're doing that, like, you're using the actual hardware. Oh, shit, yeah, actually going, like, for reals. Good shit, good shit. Good. Yeah, one of these days I'll try to figure out how to set up all the old consoles I have. Yeah! Oh my god, it's Acer! Oh my fuck! Another raid! Hello! Holy shit! How you doing, Acer? Aurora, Cassie, yo, let's go! How y'all doing? Thank you so much for the raid! Oh my god, everybody's coming in for this one. Everybody's coming on in for this one. Holy shit.
A new mortal has found the cemetery.
And Mix Vixen, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the spooky zone. Guess who has a model now? Yo, Acer has a model now? Yo, let's go! I have to swing by your stream and see to see what it looks like. Let's fucking go. Congrats on the model. Oh. What were you all up to? Ooh, Jack. Oh, that's weren't you celebrating your affiliate anniversary? I believe, Acer. Is that what was going on? You made it. Oh, yo. Let's go. Good shit. Good shit. Affiliate anniversary. Okay, that's what I thought. Congrats on the anniversary. Let's fucking go. And welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, I am Sawin. I am a Wraith VTuber. I specialize in horror and horror-adjacent video game playthroughs. Tonight, however, is Cemetery Cinema, where we gather right here in the cemetery, and we watch some classic horror movies. Tonight's offering is a film from 1958, The Screaming Skull. We're just watching some spooky videos first while people fall on in. I also do things such as terrifying voice acting, horror story, ASMR, as well as darkwave radio streams. Basically, if it's spooky, and we have horror things like this. Thank you, Blues, for summoning the giant leeches. Oh, good shit, good shit. Oh, what was I at? Oh, right. Basically, if it's horror related, if it's goth, I am all about it.
So, any of that sounds like something you'd be interested in. And lock your doors, turn down the lights, make sure nothing is hiding under the bed. And I hope you have a terrifyingly fun time. You know, I was wondering when someone was gonna do that this evening. And I hope you have a terrifyingly fun time. Thank you so much again for the raid, sir.
Super appreciate it. And yeah, for anyone that is not aware, I have implemented a new redeem. It is kind of like a gacha thing where you can spend some channel points and see what horror character or characters you can pull. Everyone gets one roll per stream, so who knows? You may get a lucky one. You may get a particularly rare pull. Always love horror. Let's fucking go. We are in the absolute best right spot then. Alright, let's go ahead and play and keep playing.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, we're just watching
Okay.
some Nuke's top 5 to kind of set us up set the mood for the evening.
I'll be
Want to
right
hear some of
back.
the new lore? I'm down to hear for a bit of the new lore.
And now she's hiding her face.
Oh. Aw.
It's okay, baby.
Oh, I haven't even opened my beer yet. Hold on. Beer opening ASMR time.
Okay.
There we go.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried it was gonna...
Okay, tell me I'm not. What do I do?
Little 2-year-old Blake is terrified of something in Nadine's bedroom.
Drinking some old
So much
Rasputin
so
this
that Nadine
evening.
has to close the door to calm her daughter down.
Cheers.
So could it be that little Blake saw a supernatural entity? Or just what was scaring her?
Old Rasputin's good shit.
Let me know what you think.
Potent as hell. Is
Alone on the
not a
farm.
stout you want to take lightly.
Tasha D and her husband move into an 1840s farmhouse in rural upstate New York. The happy couple begins to renovate their new home. But soon, Tasha begins to experience some very unsettling and unexplained events. These strange incidents only seem to occur when Tasha is home alone, so her husband is a bit skeptical. So one day, a picture frame in the house inexplicably falls to the floor. Tasha grabs her phone and starts to record in hopes of proving to her husband that something's just not quite right
this down
in the old
just a
farmhouse.
teensy little bit. There we go.
See, and you think I'm crazy. The first time I'm here by myself.
Let me know if the
there's a
audio is
picture
too loud.
on the floor, and it just
But things soon start to get
Damn, that's a hell of a
even
draft.
weirder, because the family dogs begin to act.
Puppy! Oh, it's a little Rottweiler. Oh. Oh, you just. Oh. It's a little quiet. I can bump it up with just a teensy little bit then. There we go. Tonight for me, it's Smirnoff Zero Sugar. Zero Sugar? Really? I didn't know they had a Zero Sugar variant. Oh, it's a puppy. Oh, that's a bigger. Oh, that's a bigger dog. Oh, that's a big boof. Whoa.
Another day, and Tasha is recording a candid video of her dogs to post to Snapchat.
Peculiar
when
type of Eldritch being
this
a
happens.
fox Eldritch. Oh, fox type.
Destroying the living room
Interesting.
over one toy.
So is it like? Because I know there's like fox type
Right after
yokais, I
posting the
guess,
video
or
to
is a bit
Snapchat,
similar to
Maureen's
that
friend
in
reaches
a
out
way,
to Tasha to warn
or
her
is like more
about
Eldritch
what
shaped?
Is it true? Am I
Ragnar!
the last of the mermen?
inside her dog.
Queen to share this palace with me, the most perfect of Neptune's creatures? Must I live out my days alone? Thank you, my friend.
Millions of concerned
Ragnar,
TikTok
thank you for
viewers
summoning
wonder
the
if Tasha might have
curiously
awakened
attractive
a
fish
paranormal
man.
presence by renovating the 180-year-old farmhouse. And then, one night,
Second
just
time I
after
got yeah, I'm
midnight,
trying to see about adding some
someone
more
rings Tasha's doorbell.
common roles.
When she checks the
To kind of
security
mix things up a
camera,
little bit.
what she sees chills her to her core.
No sugar and only 2.1 carbs. Ooh, that's actually that's really good. Diet friendly.
A dark shadow can be seen moving towards the outside deck chair and appears to just take a seat.
It just
Then gets
wanted.
up,
It just
moves
needed to
away
take a
towards
break.
the right,
It had
and
a long walk.
disappears.
It was just trying to take
So
5.
did Tasha and her family move into a haunted
It was just trying to
farmhouse?
take a
Could the
breather.
renovations be upsetting a lingering paranormal presence?
Why
causing
was
it to
that on
black
there?
out? Let me know what you think.
So happy to see Darkstalkers rep. Yeah,
Imaginary
it's
friend.
Darkstalkers. It's horror
Lauren
related.
from Oregon says that
And
her
the North
young
American
daughter claims that
adaptation
there's
is
something
hilarious and
living in the
goofy.
basement,
So I
hiding in
figured
the
let's put a
storage
joke
area
about the
just
curiously
underneath
attractive
the
fish man.
stairs. At first, of course, the mother dismisses these
Bit different than a
claims,
yokai.
just thinking it's the
Ah,
little
okay.
girl's overactive imagination.
No
But
problem,
that
man.
same
How you been?
day, after
Doing
hearing
alright.
something
Doing
strange
alright.
coming
Glad
from
it is the
basement,
weekend.
the mom decides
Absolutely
to
glad
check
it's the
footage
weekend.
From their security camera, what she sees chills her to her core.
What the fuck? Ah!
Did you see it? A small pale hand can be seen reaching out from under the stairs before just disappearing. Even creepier, both the child and the family cat seem to spot this bizarre apparition. The little girl even seems to wave at something that we can't see.
It's the toilet ghost from
Unfortunately, this video was shared
from
to the
Majora's
internet
Mask.
without a direct source.
It's the toilet
So
ghost
we'll
from
probably
Majora's
never
Mask.
know just what happened here. What walks in the woods? Reddit user no recognition.
Yeah,
1998 says that this video
that one's
was
kinda
caught on a
creepy.
trail cam 20 miles out into the Idaho woods in the middle of nowhere. Now, there is no reason that anyone would be this far out in these isolated woods at this time of night.
I mean, you say
So
that,
what
but
is this? Someone or something walks past a forest trail cam at 4:37 in the morning, in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere. Curious Reddit viewers point out that this
No,
strange
just your-
humanoid figure
just your local
just
cryptid.
looks kinda off. They say it's perhaps not even human at all, as it seems to have very pale skin, thin frail arms, and a long neck. Now, is this a
It's just
very
your local
lost and
cryptid.
very strange person wandering around the remote woods of Idaho? Or is it something else?
I mean, it is Idaho. Could
I
be
leave
anything
that for
out there.
you to decide.
Could be the
Lurking
local
in the
drunk, yeah.
darkness. Now, this next
What walks in the
extremely
woods?
popular
Well,
video
last
was
time I say anything to
suggested
go off of a
so
crazy lady in a
much,
bathrobe with an
I've
axe. I
posted it
know,
1,000
right?
times, there was really no choice but
Oh.
to feature it here on Nuke's Top 5. So,
More
Dustin
Eldritch,
Frazier says
but
that he works the night shift at an allegedly
more
haunted
Eldritch, but
hotel
also
in
not totally like
Gatlinburg,
one because
Tennessee.
interested in learning more about
One night,
humans.
Dustin
So
is
comes to
recording a
Earth in the 80s and
Snapchat video
90s.
to send to his
Oh,
friend
yo.
when something happens
Good time frame
that
to come
makes
in
his
at.
blood run cold.
I just got to work and I feel like all day today I felt bad. Honestly, it's less like a little bit. I felt bad. And I don't know. I just I feel like I need to go to a doctor, but I'm constantly just nauseous and I don't really know why. I have tried to take
The hell is that
medicine for
sound?
it and stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it really does anything.
Okay, there's like a lot of
but
sounds.
If you wanted to swing by, and say, hey, you could. Oh, I can't see.
Yeah.
I also hate that they always keep this room so fucking dark. Come on now. But, anyways, yeah, if you wanted to swing by and say, hey, then, you could. But, yeah, I'm just chilling.
Throughout the video, strange voices and whispering can be heard.
I felt bad. Honestly, it's less like a little bit. I had to like take something.
Yeah, there's a lot
I
of
also hate that they always
weird
keep this
sounds
room so
coming in.
fucking dark. Like, come on now.
But creepiest of all, something can be seen
Oh.
standing in the shadows just behind Dustin. Not once, but twice. Some dark figure with a distorted skeletal face. Now, at the time I'm recording this story, this video has gained a massive audience of over 19 million viewers.
That looks... Is that my
Making it the
cousin?
most popular and most
Is that my
suggested
fucking
video.
cousin?
But is it real? Or is it
Mercurio,
all
is that you?
just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
The fuck are you doing there?
We need scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Caught on camera. Reddit user Justin says that he and his family
Explains the
recently
forms
bought and moved
taken.
into
I
a
did see your
historic
sketches, and
1800s
yeah,
terrace
like
house
major
in
inspiration
London,
from
England. But during
what's his name from
renovations,
Kiss.
Justin says his doorbell security camera caught something really creepy.
What the?
Around 10 p.m.
I think
at
that
night,
person's just
someone or
lost.
Something can be seen quickly taking a peek at Justin's front door. Then
I think they're just
whoever or
lost.
Whatever it is appears to walk past the car in the driveway before disappearing off camera. Now, with the house's 200
Could be an
history,
asshole,
Justin
yeah.
is worried that his renovations might have triggered some paranormal presence to act out. But worried Reddit viewers warn Justin that he might be dealing with something even scarier. A trespassing stranger that is scoping out his house for unknown reasons.
That would be
So
terrifying.
is this a ghost? Or is this a very real and potentially dangerous person? You decide. Frozen in fear. In this creepy video, a woman begins recording when her dog refuses to come
Eric
back
Carp,
inside
also
their
Mr.
house.
Opheles
The
from the
dog
musical.
seems
Oh, not the
frozen
newest
in
movie. I have
place.
not seen any of the
She's
Kiss
asleep
movies,
looking
honestly.
back at his owner as she calls to him.
Nigel, what are you doing?
Oh, that's a pounce position.
Nigel.
Oh. Oh.
The dog appears to be frozen in fear as it stares at something behind a shed in their backyard. When the woman slowly looks around the corner, her heart almost stops as she sees two creepy glowing eyes staring right back at her. Now the video abruptly ends here, and
Mothman?
those were posted to the internet by social media outlets that just don't bother to credit the source. So with no explanation, it's hard to say exactly what's going on here. But the dog's freaked out reaction is strange. So just what do you think this dog is seeing looking back from the darkness?
I mean, it could also be a cat with,
Cursed.
like, the light
A
reflection
young
from
woman in
its
Japan
eyes.
claims that her grandmother kept a cursed photo album locked in one of her cupboards.
What?
One believes that her grandmother might have dabbled in dark magic. and
What?
that the cursed photo album and her grandmother's strange rituals might have led to her grandfather's strange, unexplained death 12 years earlier.
What?
Her grandfather allegedly took his own life inside the home, but the circumstances were very suspicious. The young woman says that for her part, she once viewed the cursed album herself.
Mr.
but that she
Mistopheles is a
became
character from the
seriously
Cats
ill
musical.
immediately
Oh, I got
afterwards.
confused. I got confused. Sorry. Hmm? This looks like something you pick
Since
up in the
then,
Fatal
young
Frame
woman's
game.
grandmother has passed away, but she is still afraid of the home and the creepy photo album. She asks anonymous paranormal investigator Kaneko to remove and destroy the album, warning him that everyone who views the photo album becomes ill, and that some of her family even believes that the cursed album can possess the viewer. So Kaneko explores the old abandoned home and finds the album. But he too starts to become ill and is forced to quickly leave the house, leaving behind both his phone and camera as he dashes out. YouTube channel Fourth Wall is contacted and asked to retrieve his equipment and analyze the footage. What they find is downright chilling.
Okay.
Recovered footage from a phone that was used as a static camera shows a portrait of the woman's late grandfather just falling to the floor for unknown reasons.
Everyone who
But
looks at this
that's
dies.
all.
Well, I better look
Because
right at
Kaneko
it
was
then. I
actually
know, right?
recorded the moment he found and looked through the cursed photo album on camera. Something happens that Kaneko claims that he doesn't remember at all. Something terrifying.
I like how he says "excuse me" when coming in. Just in case there are any spirits looking in. Oh! Well, that's creepy. Yeah, being polite to the ghosts. No American ghost hunters will run around swearing at the ghost, but this guy is the better idea. It was like that one other, oh god, I want to say they were, it was Chinese or Korean. There was like it was like another paranormal investigation that was just like swearing at the ghost the entire time they were being chased. I want to say they were Korean. Maybe they were trying. I have to go back and see. Album is in a strange state of decay. In the sliding door? Uh-oh. Looked like maybe been closing it back up. Was it more dolls than the first time he looked? I couldn't tell. I feel like something moved though.
Did you see it? Kaneko hears a strange sound coming from somewhere inside the house. But when he turns to look, someone can be seen kneeling behind the glass of a sliding door.
Oh.
But Kaneko says there was no one else inside that house with him. After analyzing the footage, YouTube channel Fourth Wall believes that the woman's grandmother might have been responsible for her grandfather's death, and that his spirit is unable to move on.
This is straight up a fatal frame stage. This is straight up a fatal frame location.
Sets out to explore and spend the night deep in the wilderness of Canada. On one of these trips, he sets up camp just like any other night and scouts through the woods with a flashlight and a GoPro camera. But this time, something very unexpected happens and things take a creepy turn.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, I don't like that.
What the hell?
I don't like that one bit.
I need to get out of here.
Mm?
Oh boy.
I don't like that one bit.
Okay. That was f***ing creepy. I need to get out of here.
Yeah, good, yeah.
The camper
Appropriate
thinks he hears
response.
movement in the
Appropriate
remote woods,
response.
so he cuts his flashlight so he can't be seen. But the joke is on him, because just then, a high-pitched voice can be heard calling out, "I see you."
I hate that. I hate that. I hate that so much.
Hi.
I hate that
Now
so
he's
much.
getting a little on edge and wondering if there might be someone or something stalking him in the dark woods. He decides to just quickly head back to the safety of his camp. The experienced explorer says this is the scariest sound he's ever heard in the woods. Even though he was somewhere deep in the Canadian wilderness and completely removed from any towns or cities, he says that he hopes that the voice belonged to just a fellow camper having a laugh. You can watch this entire video over on the YouTube channel, Creepy Outdoors.
I mean, imagine if it was a moose. Imagine if it was a moose that learned how to speak in human tongue. Oh man. Yeah, nah, if I was like camping in the middle of the wilderness and I heard someone like say that to me, I'd be like just fucking full defense mode, just like pull out whatever I have as to use as a weapon and just be like just fucking full alert. Just full alert. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh, okay. Hold on one sec here. Alright. Yeah. Our regular Nuke's top 5 dosage. Alright. Ooh. Excuse me. Alright. Well then. I believe it is time for our feature presentation. Let's see. I do have the VLC download, but it's not. I don't like. Well, the thing about this the thing about the Screaming Skull is that there was no copyright actually filed for it. There was never a copyright filed for it, despite the supposed copyright tag appearing on the film. But apparently, it was just never actually completed, which means that like the moment that it got released, it was sent into it went into public domain because no one claimed ownership of it. So, which is kind of, I mean, that kind of says a lot about how like the production of this film kind of went through. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. Let's see. I can use like the download I do have. I mean, there is a high quality video, but I think we'd probably be able to appreciate it more. Plus, I'd be able to like avoid getting just attacked by someone if I use like the original thing. I've been getting DMCA claims from Scream Factory of all places, like because they sometimes have a number of other like public domain films on their end, but I guess they get the rights, the distribution rights or something like that. Except that it's like it's public domain. What the fuck? Did you forget what public domain means? Like, come on. So that's like a whole nother layer of things to deal with. I forget. Does this work with window capture? I forget if VLC works with window capture or not. I don't think it does, at least in OBS. Oh, there it goes. Well, hold on. Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay. Alright, display capture it is then. Display capture it is then. Alright. And then I'll just have to make sure, because I believe, yeah, there we go. We'll just up that like that. And that should work. All right. So, as we get started on our feature presentation, because we are going to be watching The Screaming Skull. Actually, let me go ahead and do a quick ping, like updates. Movie starting up. Come on in for some fun and frights. All right. I completely blanked out on what I was doing next. Okay, right. So, the synopsis of The Screaming Skull is as follows. A newly married couple arrives at the home of the husband's late wife, where the gardens have been maintained by a gardener faithful to the dead woman's memory. Soon, eerie events lead the new wife to think she's losing her mind. We've been watching some videos about some haunted paranormal activity. Could this be something pertaining to some terrifying entity that's causing distress to the newly wedded couple? Let's find out, shall we? Now, I feel like I need to do this as a little bit of a disclaimer before we get going on this. This movie, it's been a while since I last watched this, but this movie may have some negative portrayals of mental illness and mental disabilities. So, usual rule for these kind of movies, the general rule that we policy that we have is that we acknowledge the time frame these movies come out in. We do not condone outdated portrayals or certain mindsets or sensibilities, that anything that would not fly in today's age. So watch with an open mind and acknowledge the time period that it came out in, and just be aware that there might be some questionable things. I mean, it wouldn't be the first movie that we've watched that had some questionable material. But it's just one of those things I kind of try to remind people of, because these are old movies. There's a lot of outdated mindsets. There's some that has some outdated mindsets that are wait, what? So just kind of keep that in mind. But other than that, with that said, grab your popcorn, grab your beverage of choice. If the local weather in your area allows for it, get comfy in a nice warm blanket. Turn down the lights, and let's begin. The Screaming Skull. Also, there's a hilarious disclaimer at the beginning of this as well. Let me know if the audio is too loud or if I need to bump it down a little bit.
The Screaming Skull is a motion picture that reaches its climax in shocking horror. Its impact is so terrifying that it may have an unforeseen effect. It may kill you. Therefore, its producers feel they must assure free burial services to anyone who dies of fright while seeing The Screaming Skull.
This is hilarious. They actually had a promotional campaign for where if anyone actually died of fright while watching the movie, the studio would pay for funeral services. Which, good advertising bit. Good advertising bit. I don't think they actually signed any agreements, though. Frog! Froggy! Dun dun dun! Now, again, friendly reminder, this movie was made on, like, less than a shoestring budget. Like, let me see if I can find the actual budget of it. If it's even publicly available. Okay, yeah, I don't think the actual, like, number is available, but it's like... Yeah, okay. Yeah, the actual budget of the film is not publicly available, but the actors themselves were paid around $1,000 for their performances. That's the only figure that's really known. And apparently they were promised a cut of the film's box office earnings, but that never happened because apparently the distributor fucked up. So like, to say this movie had a low budget would be a fucking compliment. Also, look at this fancy fucking car. Wow, yeah, I know, right? Like, they cut a lot of corners here to try and keep costs as low as possible, and you can tell in a lot of these sequences.
Welcome, Mrs. Whitlock.
Lovely, Harry.
You look disappointed for a moment.
This is not. It's really lovely. Oh, look.
I know the audio sounds like really muffled. Is that a peacock? That's a fucking peacock. 2 peacocks.
That's the den there.
That's right.
Yeah, the audio is like muffled.
Yes, it is.
So just let me know if it's like audible, like you can hear their dialogue at the very least.
Yes. Come on along, I'll share the rest of the house.
Like, let me know if you can at least hear that dialogue at the very least. I'm trying to use this version because it's like... It's probably the version that's least likely to get us dinged for anything. Because, you know, YouTube copyright trolls and whatnot.
It's rather forbidding now, I suppose, empty like this. But it was usually this way. Shortly after Marion and I were married, she removed all the furniture her parents had left her. This is our home, she used to say.
Dumb couple mauled by peacocks more than 11.
We didn't get very far before she died. But now that you're here, it's going to be lovely again.
Will it be?
Things on storage tomorrow. All town at the warehouse.
Looks like a peahen and a peacock. Is a peahen like different? Or is that like, or like the female variant?
Speaking of being romantic.
Oh, damn. Going in right away. Oh, yeah. Gotta do the bridal carry. Peahen is a girl, peacock. Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Oh.
I thought life had died out for me.
The groundskeeper. Because the male ones are the ones that do the tail displays to try and attract mates. Yeah, the male ones are the ones who try to impress the females with the size of their cocks.
The gardener?
I mean tails.
He kept it up for 2 years I've been away.
By himself?
That's right.
He's worked awfully hard.
Oh, he and Marion would spend hours on end working here in the garden. And up in the greenhouse back there. See, he loved it very much. Sometimes I used to wonder who she was. My wife or Mickey's nursemaid. You know, I don't think he quite believes she's gone. I think he expects her to show up one of these mornings and scold her for neglecting the garden.
You still love her, don't you? No, I'm not jealous. I'm grateful to her. I think of loved ones, really loved. To learn how to love always. Learning it from her, you give again to me. I wish there was some way to thank.
Kissing on screen? Lewd.
I don't know. They're driving around the back.
Can't they see we're about to fuck out here?
Eric!
Yeah, the big feathers is the peacock. No tails is the peahead. Gotcha.
It's been a long time.
It has.
Reverend, good to see you, Eric. Jenny, this is Mrs. Snow.
I'm very happy to meet you.
Jenny, this is a lovely surprise.
And the Reverend Mr. Snow. Hello, my dear.
Oh, she's sweet, Eric.
I know. I happened to be going into town. I ran into Mr. Mauer. He told me you were getting back today.
And we thought we'd just drop by and bring you something for your dinner.
Oh, nice.
And it'll save you all a bother of shopping while you're trying to get settled.
Then why don't you stay for dinner?
Oh, no, not tonight.
No, we wouldn't think of that. Oh, now, please say yes.
I'd like for you to.
It would be like old
Oh, they
times.
know, they know,
All
they
right,
know.
on the
No,
condition
these
that
two
I
are
do the
aware.
cooking.
These two are aware that they need.
You know,
These
I
two are
know
aware
but
that
I'd
these
love
these
to.
two need to consummate the marriage
Mickey.
or the acquiring of the new house. Oh,
Poor Mickey. He keeps this place up like a shrine.
Eric told me how he loved Marion.
Mickey's father was a gardener here when Marion's mother was alive. Mickey and Marion grew up together here. Jenny, this is Mickey.
How do you do, Mickey? I hope we'll be good friends.
Well, Mickey,
yeah, Mickey's the
well, shall we all go
mentally
inside?
disabled person in this
Mickey,
film.
remember
So
you promised me some of those
again,
rose cuttings.
which is why I mentioned the disclaimer earlier, because like I can't remember what the.
Very soon.
It's been a couple years since I can't remember how they portray him. Kissing in my movies? Such lewdness! Those miscreants, hussies, deviants, sexy neighbors in those fresh clothes. Sorry, what was I ranting about? Okay, I was expecting the skull to like pop up right there. Oh!
You do it great, Reverend. Don't worry.
Honestly, the two of them are just like children.
That doesn't look too bad,
About to,
Harry.
just about pulled a Darby Allen there.
More like getting husband's mind than I've had with mine.
You know, you've got to admit it does make the room look better.
Very well, Tarzan. For penance, you can come and help me with dinner. Now, come on.
Just needed a couple chairs and a pane of glass. Looks like he also had a leg thing. Yeah, he had a bit of a limp there as well.
No, Mary, no. Send them away. Huh?
That portrait was of the wife that was there previously.
Jenny?
Yes.
Isn't she wonderful?
She's not at all like Marion, and I think that's for the best. You know, so many men, when they lose a wife, they try so hard to deny the loss they marry someone exactly like the first wife. It hardly seems fair using the living to bring back the dead, does it?
No, I suppose it doesn't.
We make a prison for ourselves out of the past, at least our sentimental wished-for past.
Mrs. Snow,
Yes, dear.
there's something I must tell you and the Reverend.
Well, of course, Eric. What is it?
You see, Jenny has not had a very happy past.
Oh?
And talking about it or about something that might strongly remind her of it, she's very impressionable.
Is there something wrong, Eric?
No, not really. You see, she lost her parents many years ago in a very tragic way. And talking about unhappy past only, she's very impressionable. See, I want her to be happy, Mrs. Snow.
Of course you do, and so do we all.
Lots of,
How did she lose them?
lot of trauma. Lots of trauma.
Well, look, I'm not crying, dear. It's just that Mr. Snow and I can help better.
This
We
bride
know
can
something
hold
about
so
it.
much trauma.
In an accident. Jenny saw it all.
Who's Mr. Mauer?
Mr. Mauer? Oh, he's a lawyer in town.
I thought no one knew we were coming. You said you heard from Mr. Mauer?
Well, Eric wrote him. He takes care of the estate, or what's left of it.
Oh, that's right. Eric has to see him tomorrow.
Well, Eric's co-executor of the estate along with Mr. Mauer. You see, Marion's death was so sudden that, well, all that was left to Eric was the house and these grounds. Mr. Mauer told me that Eric had found someone very sweet and very kind, and with whom he was very much in love. He didn't say enough.
I mean, it's a nice place, don't get me wrong.
Didn't Eric tell you?
I think the subject's rather painful to him. I'd like to make him talk about it. Would you mind telling
We
me?
can get some gossip here.
It was a rainy day. She and Mickey had been working up there in the greenhouse. She left him to go back to the house for a few minutes. The way we pieced it together after the accident is that while she was coming down this path, apparently it began to rain very hard. She must have run along here. We don't know, of course, what happened then. Perhaps she slipped on a leaf. The base of her skull was smashed.
Ow! Just,
We thought that she hit her head on the edge of the cement wall where we're sitting. And she fell in there.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to tell someone that's just moving into the place. Hey, by the way, the previous tenant, like, yeah, they fucking died right here. This is the exact spot where they fucking died at. Anyway, enjoy the new home.
You said, Mickey, wait here. I'm going down to the house for just a minute. Wait here, Mickey, you said. And then you went away in the rain. And you didn't come back to play. What?
And don't forget that you and Eric are coming for lunch day after tomorrow. We'll do better than that. We'll come to church on Sunday as well. Oh.
Yeah.
Eric, the church is like moving a mountain. She'll come.
Yeah, no, Mickey was definitely, like, very much attached to her when she was alive.
Thank you very much for bringing Jenny into our lives.
Thank you for the dinner.
It's a pleasure. Good night. Good night. Did you know that Jenny's very wealthy?
Oh, yes, Mr. Mauer told me in town today.
Well, she's not at all like Mary. You know, she's so gentle and timid, as if she were afraid of something.
I knew you'd like my friends, dear. Yes.
Oh? Just happy. So happy.
Mom.
A singular leaf. Ah, the lighting. Oh, the lighting is just like, it's terrible here. That's terrible in this movie. They couldn't even spring for decent lighting.
What are you reading?
Something Mrs. Snow sent over.
Interesting.
It's called Beast in the Jungle. It's all about a man who waited all of his life for something great, wonderful to happen to him. He had only one good friend, a woman, whom he confided.
They're not even sharing the beds. Nah, Christian couples in the 1950s don't share beds. That's sacrilegious. Why would you do that? That's not what Jesus would do.
His memories like beasts in the jungle, rise up on its path, overwhelming.
Poor fellow. He doesn't know what he missed.
Ah, yes, the perfect thing to get the oh god. I forget, like, sometimes that was like a thing, just actually putting out a candle with your fucking fingers. Honey, I swear, if you're practicing your bedroom techniques without me again... I feel like you shouldn't have a fireplace going on when everyone's asleep. That feels like a safety hazard. Oh, another little tidbit about this movie. Apparently she found out that she was pregnant early in production, so some of the scenes actually had to be rewritten with that in mind. Oh no, artwork! Is that blood? Oh, it's just a leaf.
I don't think Mickey looked for her in the pond.
Jenny, oh, stop it.
I can't help it, Eric. That bad feelings come back.
I forbid you to talk about it.
She looked like that, Eric. My mother looked like that.
Jenny.
I can't help it.
I will say this, like, in a certain light, like, does kind of look a little bit creepy.
I gotta talk about it, Eric. I have to talk about it.
I forbid you to talk about it now.
Listen, with you beside me, I'm alive again. I don't want to be sick anymore.
Honey, look. And you mustn't go on thinking like this. Besides, how could a very poorly done self-portrait upset you so much?
See, okay, here's the thing. Oh.
I know it's only my own fear.
Okay, here's the thing you're gonna start seeing really quickly.
Eric, I'm sorry.
Specifically with dude's word usage and his body language.
You were sick once, yes, but you were cured. Mickey caused this. You may as well know. He does look for Marion night after night down by that pond. And he probably comes here afterwards. I'm going to speak to Mickey in the morning. Don't you see? Simply, it's all explained away.
If I also heard a scream, Eric. Before, when I went to the hospital, I was hearing things.
There we go. Apparently, I had the browser source on still.
What did you hear?
High.
It must have been echoing.
High, strange.
Hope it wasn't echoing at the very least.
Like a peacock's cry?
What's that sound like?
Come here.
There we go. Let me know how that sounds. Hopefully, it wasn't too noticeable. I was just looking at the OBS audio levels and I was like, oh shit, I forgot to mute that. tell me peacocks don't actually sound like that. Yes.
Night.
Kinda. Oh, God. It's another double bad situation.
Any of Mickey's nightly visits anymore. I've forbidden him to come into the house.
I was just nervous last night. I wish you wouldn't take it out on Mickey.
No, he's a child. Must be disciplined.
I'd like him to feel I'm his friend.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like, specifically, like, his attitude towards Mickey.
Wait a minute. He'd lift staples mostly.
Are you sure you don't want to come in with me?
It's like a sound.
About the lights, the phone, the bank, and the warehouse people about that furniture. You know that cop's just about broken my back.
Don't forget to see Mr. Maurer.
I have to see him this evening. It's a bore, but I'll have to see him.
Will you be home in time for dinner? I'll wait for you.
Now, if I'm not, don't you worry, darling. Getting out of Maurer's clutches sometimes requires an act of God. I love you.
No, seriously, like, what kind of, like, what kind of model is that car? What kind of model is that?
Hello, Mickey. Look out. You almost cut him. He's a handsome one, isn't he? So cuddly and warm. When I was a little girl, I used to want to be a caterpillar.
Aww.
So I was a very little girl. Here you go. Marion must have loved her garden. We'll keep them lovely for her always. You know what I'd like to do, Mickey? I'd like to pick some of the nicest flowers and take them to her. Would you like that?
So that me and my husband can have rough, hard sex over her death spots later. I mean, sorry. Gaze at the pond very lovingly at each other. That right. That's what we should do. Kind of hard to describe. Gotcha. Oh, what the fuck is that? I forgot about that. Why is the face just like sculpted in there like I forgot about that?
Is that all right, Mickey? I'm sure it was a great loss to all of you, Mickey.
Good question.
He cried
Cry?
in the night.
Dead people don't cry, Mickey.
I heard her.
Heard?
God, I hate that.
Mickey?
That's like really unsettling. Oh no. Oh, I love how she just doesn't pay it any mind. It's just the peacocks getting ready to get it on. What even was the point of that scene? Oh no. Oh no. We have undressing! Oh no, the booblies! The booblies! Not the titolies! Oh, Crow, hello, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming on by. Hope you're also having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. No, seriously, that sound just keeps throwing me off.
I don't think you quite expect she's gone. She cries. She cries in the night.
It's so titillating.
I think he expects her to show up one of these mornings. She died in the water. The base of her skull was smashed. She didn't want to die. She died in the water.
I mean, I would imagine most people would not want to die. And this is coming from someone that's already dead. Oh no, the peacocks are gone. Can't stay for long, getting ready to get cashed out at work. Have a great stream. No worries, Crow, no worries. I appreciate you swinging on by. Hope the rest of your shift goes well. Oh, there's the peacocks. Oh! There it is! Skulls! Oh. Oh, that's concerning. Like that, but only the first half, twice. Ah, gotcha. Although now that I think about it, I think it's supposed to be like the skull that's supposed to be screaming, hence the title of the movie. Oh, hey, Mickey. Actually, it was very windy around here earlier today, too. Like, super strong winds. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to live in a place like that big with just, like, myself and just myself. Because, like, any random sound would just set the fucking paranoia just to maximum. Yeah, there you go. Just go out for a little bit of a midnight walk around the massive fucking mansion. Oh, the peacocks are gone again. Hmm? Yeet! Just chucks the thing. I like how she doesn't, like, call the police or anything like that. Which I would think would be, like, the first response. If you find a skull that just is there. Because, like, normally that means something. I will say I appreciate this movie trying at the very least to establish a level of like eeriness. Like, they were legitimately making an effort here. You can tell they were at least trying to make a legitimate effort. The pacing is just all over the place. Yeah, it's Domino's delivery. Hey, I got oh god, what the fuck is this? I got an extra large pepperoni and sausage with Alfredo sauce here, and some garlic knots as well. Let's see, that comes out to like $30. Yo, ma'am, you open it up here? Pizza's getting cold! Freezing my ass out here! Look, if you don't answer in the next 5 minutes, I'm just gonna eat this pizza for myself! I'm hungry! They don't pay me enough to take proper lunch breaks! Lady, I'm freezing my ass off here. You know, it's like 50 degrees out here with a wind chill. Hey, I got your pizza right here. Oh, and she's just gonna take it out. Like, goddamn, you ain't gonna even tip me?
Jenny? 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 Honey?
Slap,
honey?
slap, 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 slap.
Doggone. It's all right. I'm right here. I'm right here. Lie back. That's good. Just lie back.
When you found me, what else was there?
What do you mean, what else?
A skull?
Jenny.
I know there was no skull.
Don't be silly. There's no such thing as skulls.
Mickey says Marion cries at night.
Why, that child is stupid.
Don't blame her. We both hear the peacock. He out of his love for Marion versus the cry to be from her. I out of my sickness.
Darling.
There you go. Sorry, trying to get the rest of my popcorn in my bowl.
Last night.
Can't you see?
Here we go.
I've never imagined seeing these things before.
Only problem with these Killstar bowls,
Stand there and see it.
a little on the small side. Well, I guess they're just more like regular sized bowls.
Eric? I want you to call Dr. Ann tomorrow in New York. I want you to take me back.
No, Jenny. Now, it may sound selfish, but don't you see? Having you to love, I'm happy too.
Kiddo!
On the morning, we'll collect.
Oh, how you doing, kiddo? Thank you for coming on by. Gotta be careful with that redeem, though. This is absolutely terrifying. We just got attacked by a skull that was trying to deliver us Dominoes. And then you come in with that.
And I married her. He thought I was taking her away
I
from him.
demand justice!
Now that she's dead, taken away from him forever.
How you doing, kiddo? Thank you for coming on by and hope you're having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone.
And now, because you're my wife and in Marion's house, he hates you too.
I don't think Mickey's responsible. He's not quick enough or clever enough.
And who?
Myself. It's all in my own mind.
We do need somebody else, darling. We need somebody outside of the confusions of our love for each other. Now, the Reverend Snow will be here in the morning.
So I kind of want to make sure, like, she's acknowledging that she's got like past trauma that she still has to deal with, but he's just like, nah, you're fine, don't worry about it, it's nothing, there's nothing wrong with you, remember that.
Your hand. You say you threw the skull down here where Eric is looking?
I've been lurking, was here for the cold bride.
Nothing yet.
I appreciate you lurking.
Anything as fragile as a skull
Oh.
smashed to bits down
Oh,
there. And Eric has found nothing.
so you were here for the titules.
Move of its own. All the way from there to the driveway door. Oh, Jenny, there's no reason for that.
Don't you see, I agree with you. Did Eric tell you I spent over a year in the sanitarium?
Well, Eric told Mrs. Snow that you were very impressionable, but that's all. I know lots of people needing a rest go to sanitariums.
This wasn't quite that kind of sanitarium.
I know the sound is like coming in like muffled, but let me know if it's at least if the dialogue is at least
I grew
audible.
Up loving my father and hating my mother. Well, she never knew it. Something I kept to myself. She was very beautiful. Very gay. Like her. Very much. And I knew she resented that I was not more like her. I used to lie awake at night and wish she were dead.
Well, that isn't very unusual. I understand many children go through such a period.
I was no longer a child. And one day, I got my wish. They were both drowned. I could still hear her scream. I was all alone on a little beach. And all I could see was the overturned boat on the top of the waves. And I kept trying to reach them. And the waves kept throwing me back. And then I could hear her cries no more. And then hours later, the men came and searched for the body. We never found. That's when this bad feeling started. This feeling that if I'd really wanted to, I could have saved them, but I didn't.
I still have dreams of a skeleton trying to deliver me Dominoes.
No, Jenny. You tried. You tried your very best.
Did. But and begging, praying, couldn't make this feeling go away. That's when they took me to the hospital. They told me I was cured.
Jenny.
They told me I was penis.
No, the skeleton didn't have their pingus out. The skeleton didn't have their pingus out. At least I don't think they did. I mean, sometimes it's hard to tell. They're all skin and bones. Oh, how you doing, Krabs? Thank you for coming on by, and appreciate the lurk.
You go on. I'll be there in time for lunch. Where do you think he's gone off to, Eric? Who knows about Mickey? He might be hiding.
You looked at Marion's grave?
Mickey likes hiding, apparently. Also, I love how the lore command brought up the Kappa emote instead of your name. I guess because it reads whatever extra text comes after the initial like command. About to sleep, but my friends are gearing. Oh man. I'm gonna try to see if I can take a look at my fight stick tomorrow, probably, and just make sure if I can fix whatever was going on with it the other day.
Mickey? Mickey? Mickey?
No, seriously, why did they feel the need to like sculpt an entire face in that little structure, little grave marker there?
Mickey!
Eric.
Did you find him? No. Where's Jenny? She's with Mrs. Snow on the patio. Eric, I think I should tell you that Jenny has confided in me about the sanitarium. Oh. Does your wife know? I told her Jenny was impressionable, but not that. I haven't said a word to her. Mr. Snow, you can do both Jenny and me a great favor by forgetting she ever told you that. But, Eric, if it helps explain, it explains nothing. If I were you, Eric, I'd take her away. If she's so impressionable and that house frightens her so much, why subject her to it? Look, I can't do a thing like that. It'd be the worst thing for her. Mr. Snow, it would be admitting she was sick again. I want her to be happy. We'll stay here. Perhaps you know best, Eric. Yeah, I've got a simple and old-fashioned piece of philosophy. The only cure for her fear is to teach her she's loved. I mean, really loved. I love her so much.
Okay, so here's the thing. He's not necessarily wrong, but at the same time, he's going about it in such a fucked up manner. Like, he's not even acknowledging that she's experiencing these things. So there's a very fucked up ideology going on here.
Darling, you've got to believe it will not happen again. Ever. Mickey? Mickey!
Eric.
And he just leaves her there while he chases after Mickey. Run, Mickey, run! Oh, he got caught.
What are you going to do with that skull?
Stop it, it wasn't his
Where did you
fault.
get it?
Leave him alone.
I'll take care of this, Jenny. Now, I know you don't like me, Mickey. I know you do anything to get us to leave here. Idiotic attempt to scare us as if we were children. It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
No, not me, not me.
Get out of here. Get out of here. On.
I like the dramatic music kicks in when he like throws him into the brush.
You know as well as I do it's not his fault, so in my own mind.
Jenny, I'm going to do something. And you're going to help me do it.
I'm gonna take off my pants.
It reminds you of your mother.
Yes.
I know, right? Leave Mickey alone.
Until you saw it. Now it has you all preoccupied with memories of the past. We're going to burn it.
Precious to you, right?
The picture means nothing to me. I want you to be happy. We can't be until this fear is out of our lives.
Oh, see? Oh, yeah. Yep. Destroy the painting.
All right, Jenny. Go on, Jenny.
No, seriously, that thing's gonna burn your hand if you don't let it drop. Strange form of therapy, but again, this is the 1950s.
It's only the peacocks.
Painting apparently didn't like that. Oh shit. Oh, you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up.
Yes. We can't let those ashes stand overnight. And the brush in these hills are a regular tinderbox. You want to help me? You feeling better?
As if I destroyed her with my own hands. She'll come back, and she'll come back.
Darling, if you go on talking
And
that
she
way,
might
you
try
destroy
to
the whole
deliver
purpose
Little
of
Caesars
the thing
this
that's out of the
time.
house, and it's over. You just give it half a chance. You'll begin to forget it.
I will say this, last couple times I ordered Little Caesars, they were having a hell of a time delivering to the cemetery. Granted, they probably were, I mean, it is a cemetery, so they probably would have, like, a lot of difficulties trying to get to my specific location, but you would think that when you, oh. Hold that thought.
What is it, darling?
The skull! It's the skull!
Darling, there's no skull there.
Hmm?
There's no skull there, darling. There is no skull there, Jenny. Darling, there's no skull there. There's no skull.
Like, he was just telling her there's no skull there. Like, motherfucker is gaslighting. Like, I don't even know if the term gaslighting was even a thing back in when this film was made. But motherfucker is gaslighting. Like, here's the thing, this movie is a step-by-step playbook on how gaslighting works. I fucking swear. It is a playbook on how gaslighting works. Looks around just to make sure nobody's around. I know, right? Oh, but look who was around. Look who was around, though. How you doing, Revenant? Thank you for coming on by, and hope you're also having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone.
When we get into town, I will call Mr. Maurer. He'll arrange a midnight plane.
There'll give you more time. Time for so many wonderful things.
It's going to be all right.
Of course.
It's just me. It's going to be all right.
Doing good. Just got off from work a bit ago. Can't sleep, so I'm here. Oh, well, hopefully this hilariously low budget and weird as fuck movie. Well, maybe this will help get you like bring
the
the sleep
bladed
in.
mightily, as you can see.
I appreciate you coming on by.
I'll take them. You'll excuse me, dear. What is it, Eric? I've got to take Jenny away. That hospital she was in before. It happened again? I thought it would help her if we got rid of that portrait. You know the one. Yes. Well, we burned it. She saw a skull in the ashes. You were there? I saw nothing, of course. Of course. Now, I thought it was Mickey.
Motherfucker is
But when I was there
lying out of
myself
his
and I saw-
ass.
Mr. Snow, there's something I've never told you. I've never told anybody. But when Jenny was put away in that hospital, she tried to do away with herself. I'm terribly afraid. You think she might try it again? I know she will. Unless I get her back to that hospital. When are you going? Tonight. We shall miss you. Mrs. Snow and I have grown very fond of Jenny. Yes, and she of you. I don't suppose you'll be coming back here again, Eric? No. Never.
I'll miss him and his wife. He's very kind.
Yes.
When I said goodbye to him just now, he tried to talk me out of what I saw.
Oh.
He said he felt the skull was real. Gonna bring some men in the morning to search the estate.
Where?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Trying to be kind.
I suppose.
Skulls to the left of me. Skulls to the right of me.
I'll go upstairs and pack. You want to come with me?
I'll be up in a minute.
Oh, is he gonna try to... He's gonna try and fish it out. Oh yeah, get that arm really deep in that mucky water. Get it really deep in there. Yeah, just submerge your entire body in there and just like ruin everything that you're attempting to do here. Uh-oh. Run, Mickey, run! This music is going like in some interesting directions.
Where's the skull? You saw me put it in a pond. You must have. Where is it?
I don't know.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Where is it?
I don't know.
Tell me the truth. You took it.
The fucking sound effect slaps coming in.
Tell me.
Didn't take it.
Who?
Not me.
Who?
Mary took it. Mary took it.
You and your Mary.
A few more slaps should do it. Ah, he did hide it. See, Mickey knows what's going on. The zoomed in and effective slaps were amazing. Oh, I know, right? Like they're legitimately trying with what they have, but at the same time, like some of it just looks like absolutely goofy. Oh, the flowers. special effect. Fuck you, Grave!
Edward, in the name of heaven.
Mickey, where did you find this?
Pond?
Well, who put it there?
He did?
Eric?
He did.
Then there was a skull. But Eric said that he didn't see it when Jenny saw it.
I know.
Oh, but why should Eric lie like that?
Mickey, those other times with the skull. Did you do it?
No.
Mickey, you've never lied to me before. Lying is a sin. You understand that? You must not lie to me now. Did you do it, Mickey, all those other times?
No.
Remember, lying is a sin.
Wasn't, Mickey.
Disregard all the times I've lied about keeping a 6-year-old boy locked up in my cellar.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, what do you think we should do about it?
We're going back there, to that house.
And reset the clock on Catholicism jokes. You know what would make sure he's not lying? A nice little slap. Just go. Oh, shit. I just hit the mic.
Mickey?
How can he slap?
Mickey? Eric and I are leaving, Mickey.
Suddenly,
I'd like to
Mickey
say
Mouse
goodbye.
comes out from the brushes. Oh!
I'd like to leave as your friend, Mickey.
Y'all better not be making porn of my characters.
Mickey?
I went after new grounds of Gary Spawn. You'll be next. Oh, fuck. Run, bitch! Run! Can't see shit, Captain. Oh. 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 Oh, he's doing devious things. He's doing devious things. No, wait. Well, hide that little bit of evidence. Yeah, that was not the kinky kind of choking. Before anyone asks. That was not the kinky kind of choking. Oh, this is the part of the movie where shit gets real. Da-da! You see it now, bitch?
Did you see it?
Did you see it? Oh, that ghost is pissed. That ghost is pissed. Oh. I just like that. I just like how cheesy that effect looks. I just love how cheesy that effect looks. Just wants to give him a heads up. Oh my god. Also, the music is hilarious. Get the fuck out. I like that he does that little step back just to like make sure, just to make sure that's there. Like, wait, hold on. It's like that reaction you do is like, shit, did I remember to lock the car? Oh, he got got! Nom 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 nom. Oh, getting those big skeleton hickeys. When getting a little head goes wrong. Fuck. Oh. Ah, perfect timing.
Jenny! Jenny! What happened? Jenny, are you all right? Oh, Jenny? Eric tried...
Where is Eric?
Don't. I don't know.
I'll find him.
Edwin, now be careful.
Yeah, she's having a full-on breakdown.
Oh, it's all right.
Eric! Eric! Please answer me! Eric! Eric! Eric, where are you?
Oh, he's just taking a little dip. Going for a little swim. He tried to get a bit of a skull job, and it didn't end well.
Why did he do it?
Your money. The question is now, did Marion die in an accident? I suppose we'll never know.
Yep.
gone.
The end. So yeah, like those like last 10 minutes, as goofy as it looks, or the few moments of that movie where like it legitimately is like actually becomes creepy to an extent. Because and then you get the reveal that, oh, Eric's a fucking con artist. He ended up killing his previous wife. Oh. So, and he was likely going to do the same to his current wife, and then get like probably like a big fat life insurance policy payout or something like that, and disguise it in a way that made it look like it was suicide, which is why he had that noose coming out. So that's like the big reveal. Like, yeah, it is. Yeah, like those last few moments, like all jokes aside, is when they were just like, they were legitimately, that was like the payoff. That was the payoff of all of that. But you can still see like how like low budget the whole fucking thing is. It's just like, yeah, dude was like trying desperately to keep that skull attached to him. He was desperately trying. Oh, fucking hilarious shit. Like, you can tell they were like legitimately trying. Boy, did they try. Boy, did they try with what little resources that they had. Boy, did they try. Oh, jeez. It's like, it's weird, it's confusing, and yeah, the presentations of like, I mean, it rolls itself back around, because like, again, the movie is essentially like a playbook of how gaslighting works. It is a playbook of how to gaslight someone. And that's essentially what Eric was doing. He was intentionally gaslighting her to make her think like, oh, it's fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be okay. It's just like deliberately misleading her. And then he was likely planting like the skull in different spots to make her think that she was regressing and going towards and having another breakdown. And so that he could just like, when the time was right, he could and just collect whatever money she had. Like, it was all a fucking scheme. It was all a fucking scheme. And like the story, that part, the idea of all that is solid. The idea behind that is solid. But when you don't have a fucking budget to work with, and you barely have enough to even get like this, like the ghostly skull effect to go off right, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look great. Not gonna lie. Like, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Like, there's merits to what they were trying to accomplish with this. But there was also like, because it was also the actor that played Mickey. It was he was the one that directed the movie. Like, he directed the movie and played a role in it. And it was his directorial debut, and you can kind of tell he was way over his head. He was way over his head on this one. On trying to understand how to actually make a fucking movie. The ghostly skull effects were good, but when it's just a physical skull and he had to fight it off, exactly. That was when it wavers from like legitimate attempt to be creepy and eerie to just right back to goofy. It's that balancing act, and there's like, don't get me wrong, there's ways to do it on a very low budget, but again, when it's your first time actually directing a movie after being a film actor your whole time, it's going to be a bit of a learning curve. Not everyone can be Mel Brooks. Not everyone can be Mel Brooks and being able to like balance directing and acting at the same time. Oh, man. Oh, it's wild. It's a wild movie. And again, like some portrayals of like mental health that may not fly in 2024, but that's like, we acknowledge the time period that these come up in. We acknowledge the time periods that these movies are made in, but we don't. And that's like the extent of that. We recognize it. We make sure that mentalities that exist in some of these older films, the problematic ones at the very least, like, don't follow through to today's timeline. But that was The Screaming Skull. Hope you all enjoyed that movie. It is goofy. It is nonsensical in a lot of ways, despite the fact that you can tell a legitimate effort was made. And it's just like, it's one of those kind of movies. That's kind of really what it comes to. It's one of those kind of movies where it's just like, there's definitely something there. Maybe not the right director. I mean, imagine if this kind of movie had an actual budget. Imagine if this movie had like an actual budget to work with. If it had an actual budget, then probably could have been saved to some extent. Probably could have been saved to some extent. Okay. But I hope you all enjoyed that movie. I hope you all enjoyed the movie. This was the third film in the, I guess we can call it the Lost series, I guess. The Lost VODs, I suppose. Because this was the third film that this is like one of the three movies that we watched for Cemetery, like very early on, when there was a very early concept that I did not save the VOD for. And I'm glad that we were able to rectify that. I'm glad that we were able to like get another watch of this, and then we'll be able to actually save the VOD for. So I'm glad we were able to revisit these. I'm glad we were able to revisit this, because like there was this one, it was Plan 9 from Outer Space, and the Phantom Carriage. I believe those were the main three that I did not save the VODs for. So I'm glad we were able to revisit these. And I hope you all were able to enjoy these delightful pieces of movie history. All right.